Hi everyone. Yes, we are live. We are live today. So today is my first time of going live and I'm so happy. Honestly, I'm so happy, The journey has been so interesting, honestly, The long awaited movement, the obedience movement, has come to be, has come to stay. I'm really so happy, that God Himself at the appointed time has created this movement. I mean, the obedience movement. So I can't wait to see the rebirth of our country. So, guys, if you are there, I want you to say hi to me. Just, go to the chat and let me know you are connected so that we can pick up from there. Yeah, this is Ifoma and Obedient. We can't wait, We are in this movement for a change, a drastic change. Who does not want to see a new Nigeria? Everybody wants a new Nigeria. We are tired of the mess we are into. So, guys, if you are there, let me know you are watching. Obedience in the house. Just go to the comment section and say hi and let me know you are there. Yes. So, guys, we all know that, this is a golden opportunity that God has given us to make, to make use of. We really want a new Nigeria and nobody should, play with this golden opportunity. This is a great opportunity. So we can't just play around with it. We have to maximize it, We have to use this opportunity and use it wisely for a better Nigeria, the Nigeria that our children will be proud of. That is the Nigeria we are talking about. So if you are in this movement, don't take it for granted because I know we are going to somewhere. We are going to somewhere. This movement has come to stay. We are going to somewhere, We are going to somewhere. And honestly, we can't wait to see the rebirth of our country. Nigeria must be better. Nigeria must be better. A new Nigeria is possible, like Mr. Peter Obi has always told us, that a new Nigeria is possible. So, guys, I don't know about you. I don't know what you are doing. Are you taking this movement for granted? No. This is a golden opportunity that God has given us, and we have to maximize it to its fullness. We have to use it and use it well. Honestly, you can see what is happening in the north. You can see what is happening everywhere Mr. Peter Obi has been. Everybody is embracing Mr. Peter Obi. Everybody is embracing. Nobody is looking at tribe anymore. Nobody is looking at religion. Nobody is looking at ethnicity. There's no sensible person that wants to consider all those things. Everybody is yearning for a change. A change. Honestly, Nigeria can be like Dubai. Nigeria can be like, all these developed countries. They were sometimes like us, but, when they got the right leaders, visionary leaders, they got the changes they wanted. And that is what Nigerians want to do this time. We want to get the competent hands into governance. We want the right people, not people that will be there for their own selfish interests, people that just want to siphon money. You can see all the money that this present administration has borrowed. Where are they? Where are they? Some of them have landed into private pockets. And our children are meant to pay for this debt. As in, we and our children, we are to pay for this debt that they can't account for. That is why we really have to make this change. Let's make this change happen. Put in your own energy, the much you can, honestly, the much you can. Start from your family, start from your home. Everybody in your household should be obedient. You should be able to convince them. It's not as if it's a must that they all must be obedient, but to the best of your own ability, talk to your people. Let them join this movement. We can make it. We can convince them. We can tell them that, with Mr. Peter Obi and Datti Ahmed, a new Nigeria is possible. And that is just what we are yearning for. Everybody wants a new Nigeria. I want a new Nigeria. And I know you too, you want a new Nigeria. We can't wait to have this Nigeria of our dream. So guys, I know that, yeah, a new Nigeria is possible. I don't know. A new Nigeria is possible. Forget about the crowds you see in their campaign. In APC campaign, you see so many people. In PDP, you see so many people. Yes, some of them are paid crowd, people that were paid. They will bring them from the nearby states just to come and stage them. Honestly, we are not afraid of those population that you see. We are not. Mr. Peter Obi, the whole country is embracing him. The whole state. You saw what happened yesterday in Kano. Unbelievable. For the first time, the Northerners are not saying he's from the East. He's an Igbo man. Everybody wants a new Nigeria. Nigeria can be great again. Look at how God has blessed us. Look at our population. Look at the natural resources we have. Somebody was saying that each time he considers himself staying outside the country, he becomes angry. Because when he looks back and see how God has endowed Nigeria, he tells himself he has no business staying outside Nigeria. Everybody is supposed to, almost everybody that is outside the country wants to come home, as in, at least, even if you are not coming home to stay, sometimes you just want to visit home. But I tell you, at the moment, many people are scared of coming to Nigeria because of the security issues we have. Why are we not fixing them? There's leadership, leadership is missing in Nigeria. We don't even know if our president is there or not. Nobody is taking responsibility of what is happening. Nobody. And some youths are still wanting to vote for the APC to come back to power. This is what amazes me sometimes. As in, when I see some youths still queuing behind APC, I mean, the present ruling party, some youths are still saying they are part and parcel of this party. I begin to wonder, is it that we've lost our conscience? What is happening? Or is it just because of the money that they get? Why is it that we don't think of tomorrow? We don't plan for the future. People just want, give me the money today, and they forget tomorrow. If we all can reject the money that APC offers today, honestly, Nigeria will be better. Nigeria will be great. So guys, yeah, here am I. I'm Ifeoma, like I've said. I'm a mom of 5, and I'm just passionate, to see a new Nigeria. I want the rebirth of my nation. I'm a proud Nigerian, but I'm not proud enough to be a Nigerian. Each time I consider what is happening in my own country, I want a change. I don't know about you. I really want a new Nigeria, and that is what I think every reasonable Nigerian, every patriotic Nigerian wants, as in everybody wants a new Nigeria. And I'm so happy that the youths have woken up this time to take back their country. You can see what is happening on ground and on social media. These youths, they are not looking at where Mr. Peter Obi is coming from, the region that he's coming from. But everybody is embracing him and embracing Datti Ahmed. We just want a new Nigeria, and that is what we are here for. For myself, that is just what this channel is all about. Honestly, I've dedicated this channel just to sell Mr. Peter Obi and Datti Ahmed. That is just, that is just what I want. That is just my dream. That is what I'm praying on to God for. I want a better Nigeria, a Nigeria I'll be proud of, honestly. Each time people ask me, where are you from? If I tell them I'm a Nigerian, they would like, Boko Haram. That's the first thing, that's what they've tied Nigeria to. we don't have a good image outside there. People don't look at us with good eyes, you know. They think everybody is just bad once you are from Nigeria. And that is what we all have to come together to fight against, as in, let there be a new Nigeria. Let these old politicians be retired so that Nigeria can take some fresh air. Some fresh air. That is what we all should fight for. So guys, as the election is drawing closer and closer, what are you doing? Every hand should be on deck. Every hand. Don't say, I don't have time. Like I've said, you can start from your own family. Just start from your family. Make sure you've convinced people in your own household to vote for Mr. Peter Obi. And like I do tell people in my videos, that on the day of the election, if you are going to vote, don't just go alone. If you've collected your PVC, don't just be comfortable that you have your PVC. Your neighbor, has he or she gotten his or her own PVC? Is there any way you can assist? Some of them might even tell you they don't have money or maybe taxi money to go and pick up their PVC. You can be of help to them. This is, you know, there are so many ways we can support this movement. We must work for a new Nigeria. Every hand must be on deck. So ensure the people around you have all gotten their PVC. Ensure everybody is willing. And on that day, people are motivated to go and vote. Some of us should even go, you know, to the extent of talking to our kinsmen. Organize them if you have the capacity. Organize the people in, within your kinsmen, as in your kinsmen, your kindred. Talk to them, convince them, because it's even the people in the rural areas that give these votes that we are talking about. Ensure you talk to them. If you are not in the village, there are ways you can send messages to them. Tell them that this is your preferred candidate. Tell your parents that them voting for Mr. Peter Obi means they want a better future for you as their child. Honestly, that's the easiest way to convince our parents. Tell them that a vote for Mr. Peter Obi or your vote for Mr. Peter Obi and Datti Ahmed means you want me to have a better future. See, most of our youths, each time they graduate, finding a job is a big issue in Nigeria. But you see, these are politicians. They send their children abroad, and after graduation, automatic job is waiting for them. Fellow Nigerians, we can't continue this way. We want a Nigeria that works for everybody, that does not look at tribe, does not look at religion. You know, we want a Nigeria when you are graduating or your child is graduating, you'll be happy. You'll be confident that that child is going to secure a job and will be of great benefit to the family. You know, some of our parents, go as far as selling their land and so many things to send their children to school. And then after graduating, that child will come home to stay because he or she can't find a job. And some of them are even riding Okada or Keke Napepe. Things like that does not encourage parents. Then at their old age, they will not have somebody to really fend for them, to take care of them. We want a new Nigeria. We really want a new Nigeria. So I don't know about you. What are you doing to ensure we get that victory that we all are looking forward to? What are you doing? What are the challenges? Those are the things I really want us to discuss in this live chat today. So if you have anything you want to say, I would like you to just type it in the comment section, and we are all going to be discussing that right away. A new Nigeria is possible. A new Nigeria is possible. We can make it. We can. Look at what happened in Kano. Kano has surprised everybody, honestly. And Borno State campaign is coming up. I know that another miracle is going to happen there. People are underestimating Mr. Peter Obi and Datti Ahmed. They don't know that these people are being loved across the nation. Even some of these are politicians. They know that these two people, they are the best. But, for their selfish interest, they will not want to come up publicly to tell Nigerians that these are the right people that can pull Nigeria out of the mess that this present administration has landed us to. They don't, but I know that the youths can change this country. The youths can change Nigeria. We can change Nigeria. We can. Remember, INEC has come out to tell us that 75% of the qualified voters are the youths. 75%. So you can imagine where the youths will give Mr. Peter Obi 40% out of this 75. Honestly, we are going to take over this country. OBI-DATTI tickets are going to win this election. It depends on, our commitment. Our commitment as the election is drawing nigh. Let's work harder. Let's talk to people. Let's encourage people to collect their PVC. Honestly, there's a low turnout. Report has shown that there's a low turnout, people collecting their PVCs. So I think that is where we should even direct our energy to. People collecting their PVCs. That is the most important thing at the moment. Because on the day of the election, I don't think anything is going to deter us from voting and voting rightly. And like somebody also commented that we also have to educate people on how to, thumbprint properly. If you don't thumbprint properly, you may be disqualified, as in the vote that you casted will not count. So people should be taught on how, especially those of them in the villages, they should be taught how to, place their thumb rightly on the ballot sheet so that it does not look cratchy, it doesn't look bad. Everything should be looking neat. They should be able to thumbprint at the center of that box so that it won't be on the line or above the line. It should be done properly, and then that vote will be counted. But if they do it wrongly, honestly, the vote will be disqualified and it will be a minus. It will be a minus. So this is some of the things that we, the Obidients, we should be doing. And you mustn't set up a big campaign. Just do it in your little way. Do it in your little way. Talk to people in your little style. Your friends, your relatives, talk to them. Those you can call on phone. Call them. If it means doing a video chat with them and tell them why they should vote for Mr. Peter Obi. It's easy to convince Nigerians at the moment because this government has failed woefully. It's so easy, to sell Mr. Peter Obi. It is so easy. It's only those that are sticking to tribe and religion that will want to say, oh, we must vote for Atiku or we must vote for Tinubu. But for anybody that really wants to see Nigeria work again, it's so easy to convince people. Go to the market and check out the prices of things. Every day, things keep, the prices keep rising. So it's so easy to convince people that these two people, Obi-DATTI, they are the right people to take over the leadership of Nigeria. We can change things. So Obidients, let's go out and sell our candidates. You may have a good product, but people will not even know your product is good if you don't do the marketing. I tell you, the most valued skill today is the skill of selling, selling. If you have an online shop or you are doing anything, even offline, if you don't know how to market. Like somebody was saying that, look at Coca-Cola, despite the fact that people will tell you that it has sugar, it has this, why are they still selling? Because they do their marketing very, very well, even though their product is bad, as in it's not good for your health, but they are still selling because of the strategy they are using, the marketing strategy. Every Obidient should be able to market Mr. Peter Obi and Datti Ahmed and market them very well, with boldness. We've traced these people, we've traced their track record. We all know that these people are corruption free. We all know how smart their brain are, how smart they are. These are leaders that will change Nigeria. So we should be proud and bold enough to tell people about Peter Obi and Datti Ahmed, these two pair, God just in his own way matched these two people. They are a perfect match for Nigeria. They are really a perfect match. So if we don't market them well, people will not even know the quality of the products that we have. So it is high time we move out. Let's talk to our people in the villages. Talk to them. Tell them about Mr. Peter Obi and Datti Ahmed. Tell them about their plans to change Nigeria, how we are going to get electricity. This is one of the things that youths have been yearning for, the youths in Nigeria. And Mr. Peter Obi said, I'm going to, declare war on electricity. It means that electricity is something we are going to get. Mr. Peter Obi said he's going to fight corruption. You see, the problem with this present administration is that they borrowed money, but they didn't block the leakages. So the money they borrowed are entering into, leaking pockets. So people are, taking this money, and then we are not seeing this money working for us. But Mr. Peter Obi has promised that he's going to stop corruption. He's going to block all the leakages, and he's going to cut down the expenses that this government is into, the excesses that we have, that he's going to cut them down. So I tell you, these are two great people who are going to change Nigeria for the better. So guys, let me know what your questions that you want to ask. If you have any question, please let me have them now so that we all can chat and give our own suggestions. Let me know exactly what, if you have any question out there, please let me know. Yeah, I can see some of the comments. Thank you so much. If you are there, thank you for your comments and your likes. I really appreciate you joining me on this live today. I really appreciate it. Honestly, it has always been in my mind to go live, but being a mom, it has not been that easy. But I tell you, this time around, as the election draws near, we just have to put our heads together, to work for the victory of the Obi-DATTI ticket. Yeah, these two people are going to be our leaders. They are going to take over the leadership of Nigeria in the nearest future. We can't wait. Yes, we can't wait. Peter Obi and Datti Ahmed, honestly, this pair is really thrilling me. Each time I look at these two people, sometimes I just feel like, are they even twins? Looking at them, looking at the way they've managed their lives, coming from a private background, just check it out. You see that this is a perfect match, as in Peter Obi and Datti Ahmed. They are a perfect match to rescue Nigeria. And we can't wait. We can't wait to have them sworn in, We can't wait. So guys, yeah, that is my take for today. Let me know what your questions are. I'm not really seeing the... So Obidients, let me know what your questions are at the moment. Let me see if I can see the questions. I'm trying to assess them. I'm using my phone to stream, so it's not really, the screen is not really that big enough for me to see what is there, but yeah. Yeah, Peter Obi, now my president you be. Me, I want better tomorrow. Oh. Now my president you be. Me, I want better Nigeria. Peter Obi and Datti. Yeah, that has been my song. Now my president you be. Me, I want better Nigeria. It will be and Datti. Now my president you be. Me, I want better Nigeria. Yes, Nigeria can be great again. A better Nigeria is possible. A new Nigeria is possible. A new Nigeria is possible. So guys, yeah, that is where we are. I'm trying to assess comments. Please, you just have to be patient with me. So guys, drop your comments. I'll see them and let's chat. We want to know what are challenges when it comes to, spreading this message across. And if there are suggestions you want to also give, I think this is a good place to let's put heads together to give suggestion. If there are people that need support, it doesn't matter the kind of support they need. Even if it's financial support, we can always find a way to support them, especially those of them who are doing this campaign in the grassroots area. I tell you, there are some of them in northern Nigeria who go out there on their own, even in these remote villages, to campaign for Mr. Peter Obi. People like this really need some level of support. They need some support. And I tell you, we can always support them. We can help them. We can help them. If there are people, that have not gotten their PVC for one reason or the other, maybe some of them might tell you they don't even have money to board a taxi or a bus to go and pick it. We can always support people like that. But let us just know how to, some of the challenges, and let's put heads together on how to solve some of them. So I'm waiting for your comments. Feel free to drop your comments below and let's chat on that. And like I've mentioned, somebody talked about how to teach the people how the way they have to thumb print rightly, as in correct thumb printing. Because if they don't do it well, that one is another issue. And we all know people that are in the villages, some of them do not even know how to do these things. Honestly, sometimes some of the ballot papers are ended up in a trash. They won't be counted if they are not well thumb printed. So I think that is also another thing that we really have to be looking at. So guys, if you are there, please drop your comments and let's go ahead to talk about it. This is my first live and I hope to always come here to go live so that we will always keep ourselves updated on what is happening and the way different ways that we can also contribute. We want to win this election. That should just be the goal of every obedient. We have to win this election. We have to win this election. We have to. This election must be won. Obedience, we will win. Don't be scared of what you see, as in the crowd you see in APC campaign. Some of them just came there to collect their own pay. And people will end up collecting all that money, but they will vote for Mr. Peter Obi because everybody knows that Peter Obi and Datti Ahmed are the right people. They are the right people to go for. Everybody knows that Peter Obi and Datti Ahmed, these two people, they are qualified. They are qualified. These two people, they are qualified. They are qualified. So guys, I'll be going through the charts to see what some of you have written here. Somebody said, Peter Obi, as for me and my household, we are voting Obio. Yeah. That is great. Super. Thank you. Yeah, Ekwe Margaret said, good day. Margaret, hi. I'm so happy that you connected. Thank you so much. Yeah. Peter Obi, the way we carry Obi matter for head is something else. Yeah, so Peter Obi is the man to talk about. He's just the man to talk. You know, he's the most goggled person in Africa. What do you think? Peter Obi is the most goggled person. He's the most goggled person in Africa. So what do you expect? He is the man of the moment, Mr. Peter Obi. Well done for all the excellent job. Everyone around me is voting Peter Obi. Thank you so much. Peter Obi has become the choice of 75% of Nigerians. There is no two ways about that. Peter Obi, honestly, don't be surprised. I think there is panic, you know, business. That is one thing that have kept Mr. Peter Obi so different from a typical Nigerian politician. So guys, that is where we are. This is the man of the moment, Mr. Peter Obi. Thank you so much, Benita Innocent. Good morning, my sister. Thank you so much for joining. God have answered our prayer with Peter Obi in Jesus' name. Amen. Thank you so much. Thank you. Promise. Good morning, Mom. Good morning, Promise. It's really a pleasure, you know, connecting with you guys. I'm so happy to have you people here on this platform. Like I said, this is my first live, and I'm so happy that you guys connected. My platform, I just, you know, this platform, I dedicated it to Mr. Peter Obi. You know, YouTube has said they are not going to monetize this platform because of some of the reused content, but it's not stopping me, because honestly, my dream is to see a new Nigeria. I want to see a new Nigeria. I want a Nigeria that I'll be proud to have come from, honestly. This is just my dream to be a new Nigeria, you know, to see a new Nigeria, sorry. So that is what I am working for, and that is what I'm pressing forward to. I'll keep making content around Mr. Peter Obi and Datti Ahmed until the election comes and goes. And I believe that Mr. Peter Obi is going to be our next president. There is no two ways about it. These two people, they are going to carry on with the leadership in the Nigerian space. So guys, like I've said, I was expecting some of your comments on maybe some of the challenges that some people are going through, so that we can trash them and see how we can also, you know, make things go smoother. We just want success. We want victory in this election. We just have to put in that, you know, that work that is needed. Some people that have not collected their PVC, honestly, if you are an obedient, I beg you, go and pick up your PVC. If you are late, you know, in collecting your PVC, INEC may tell you stories. They might tell you that your PVC is in this polling unit, has been sent to this place. There might be so many stories. Some of them will end up sometimes they may end up telling you that you were not captured. And at that moment, you won't sue them, honestly. So that's why it's good to go early. Don't wait until the deadline. Go and pick up your PVC. Go and pick up your PVC. If you're an OB supporter, you should have your PVC at hand by now. We can't wait to do it at the last minute. We saw what happened the other time. Some people were denied, you know, their PVCs. Some of them were like, we are going to sleep here until you give us our PVC. So we don't want situations like that, because INEC might be an agent, you know, in the hands of all these politicians. It's not the INEC chief, but some of the staff in INEC. Some of these APC people might be using them to deny P2B supporters their PVC. That is why you have to start going for it on time. Pick up your PVC on time. Please go for your PVC and check the people around you. Your household, have they gotten their PVC? Do you know that just one vote can make a difference? One vote can make a huge difference. Just one vote. So that's why I keep telling people, if you are going on that day, don't go alone. Don't go alone. Take people along, your family members. Take them along. Do you know, when you look at like the last election in Kenya, you see people, taking their grannies that were so sick. Some of them will use their cars or other means to take their grannies, even if they are very weak and fragile. They just want them to go and thumbprint, because that one vote can really make a difference. So I want you to look at it from that angle. So you can imagine that every obedient on the day of the election going to vote, you are going with your parents, you are going with your siblings that are up to 18 years to go and vote for Mr. Peter Obi. If every obedient, should do this, I tell you, Mr. Peter Obi is going to win with a very big margin, a very big margin. So guys, that is what we want. That is just what we want. And if we go extra mile to talk to our kinsmen, those men and women that are living, in our kindred, we talk to them that this is our preferred candidate. Vote for him. You can call a small party or a small gathering to just convince them and talk to them. And at the end, maybe you share something with them just to keep the gathering lively. Honestly, you've won some people for Mr. Peter Obi and Datti Ahmed. And that is what we want. We want everybody to be a part of this struggle. This is a struggle. Mr. Obasanjo, former president Obasanjo has told the youth that they should take over their country. Pa Ayo Adebanjo has told Nigerian youths that if they fail to take their country in this 2023 election, that Nigeria will be into another bigger problem. So guys, that is why we want every hand to be on deck. Every hand should be on deck. Let us all work together to make this election a success for Mr. Peter Obi and Datti Ahmed. These two people, they are going to take on the leadership of Nigeria. And I tell you, things are going to be good again. Nigeria is going to see the light at the end of this tunnel. Nigeria is going to see a very bright light by the special grace of God. And that is why our hands should come together and work to take Mr. Peter Obi and Datti Ahmed to Aso Rock. Please, everybody should work. Do your best. Even in your place of business, in your place of work, talk to the people around you. Convince them. Some people are just after the money that the APC is giving them. How much are they even giving them? Just look at the person of Tinubu. Consider his health situation. Consider how weak and fragile he is. And you know that he will not be able. It's not as if I'm against him becoming president, but just consider his age, his health state. Honestly, nobody will want him to become the next president of Nigeria because he will not be in charge. He will not be in charge. Shetima will be the one to be in charge. These APC cabals, they will be the one to be in charge, not Tinubu. And then you talk of Atiku. Atiku said, if you don't win your polling unit, don't think of getting contracts. It means that Atiku just wants to give contracts to anybody that wins his or her polling units. Even if you are an armed robber, if you're a bandit, if you're a terrorist, provided you help Atiku to win his polling units, he will give you contracts. Honestly, these are some of the things that make me, sometimes I begin to wonder, God, how did we get people like this in Nigeria joining politics? People that don't mean well for Nigeria. They just want their own interest. They just want their own interest. So guys, that is why we really need to make these changes. The Bible says that the violent taketh it by force. If you are no more comfortable with the situations in Nigeria, this is the time for you to stand up and take back your country. If the happenings in Nigeria, you are no more comfortable with it. The Bible says that the violent Take it by force. The situations in Nigeria should push you to decide and say, I'm going to do everything within my strength to ensure Mr. Peter Obi and Datti Ahmed wins. We are not going for anything negative. The only thing we have to do is to campaign, to sell our candidates. Let's talk to people. Let's tell people that there are many people who do not even know who to vote for. There are many people still sitting on the fence. We have to go and, convince them that Mr. Peter Obi and Datti Ahmed have got everything, it will take to redeem Nigeria. We are into a big mess. Honestly, Obidients, things are not really, going well in Nigeria. That this present administration will be leaving 77 trillion naira debt for the incoming government. That doesn't touch you. You don't think that is a bad news for Nigeria. It means that you can imagine somebody holding you on the ground. You've not even gotten yourself to stand, not to talk of moving forward. That is how this government has held Nigeria on the ground. So we need a change. We need a change. Don't just vote for Mr. Peter Obi because you are being pushed. I want you to see the need for a drastic change. Nigeria has all it takes to become better. We can compete with Dubai. Honestly, we can compete with Dubai. People always say how Dubai was like a desert and, but look at creative leaders came together and decided to build Dubai to the extent that Americans are leaving America for Dubai today. When will that happen in Nigeria? When will that happen in Nigeria? That you see the white people coming down to Nigeria to settle down. But that can happen. It's possible. With God, nothing shall be impossible. God just wants us to put in the work. Put in the work. Let's put in the work. I tell you, we'll get there. We'll get there. So, guys, I hope you are enjoying the section. Let me see some of the new comments that we have here. Yeah, you are right, Mom. Peter Obi 2023. Yes, Peter Obi is our next president. Peter Obi and Datti Ahmed. Yes, we can't wait to have these people. We want a new Nigeria. Honestly, a new Nigeria is possible. And I want you to believe that a new Nigeria is possible. Let us work for a new Nigeria. Honestly, let us work for a new Nigeria. We can't wait. We can't wait. Our children are looking at us. What will you tell your child you were doing watching Nigeria sliding into this valley? What will you tell your children? That, you were just sitting on the fence watching Nigeria being destroyed by a handful of people. We can. The people have the power. The people who've got the power. We've got the power to change things. We've got the power. Don't underestimate the power of, the citizens. We've got the power. So, guys, I don't know. Let us all work together for a new Nigeria. A new Nigeria is possible. A new Nigeria is possible. We can't wait to allow these politicians, destroy this nation further. We can't allow that. And we can't wait to have Peter Obi and Datti Ahmed as our incoming president. We can't wait. We have seen the Northerners have surprised Nigerians. The way they embrace Mr. Peter Obi. And if these people can embrace Mr. Peter Obi to this point, how much more you and I, if they can do that, how much more you and I, we can do better. We can have a new Nigeria. We can have a better Nigeria. We can all come out to make that decision that will change Nigeria for good. And that is what we are all here for. Honestly, I'm so happy to be here and, to have this time to go live. At least you have seen me for maybe, I don't know, I don't think this is the first time, because I also have some of my videos on my channel that featured my face. But it's been long. I've not made a video like this. I've not gone live before, and I've hardly made videos showing my face. But I think we have to start doing some radical things, you know, some radical things. Like in the days of the children of Israel, God said the appointed time to set your people free has come, and Pharaoh could not stop God. That is the time we are into. Pharaoh cannot stop us. Obedience. Pharaoh cannot stop us. We have politicians that have constituted Pharaoh or pharaohs in Nigeria, but they can't stop us this time. The youths are saying, no, we want a new Nigeria. A new Nigeria is possible. Let us take our country by force. Let us take our country by force. Is there any way you can support? There is this group in the northern Nigeria that is called Up North Support Group for Peter Obi. You can Google them. You can contact them and see how you can support them. If there are other support groups, please support. Support every, you know, and in any way you can. Support the support groups. Support them in your own little way. Because we need to take these messages to the villages. We need to penetrate the villages. Even in the southern parts of the country, the villages, some of them are left out in this campaign. We have to make that inroad. We have to go in and, you know, meet with these people live. We have to go in and meet with them. And honestly, we can make some great impact going into the villages to talk to the people. We can make a real impact. So guys, I think I'm going to be summarizing soon, and I don't know if you have anything to ask or if you have anything to say. You can just drop it in the comment section and I'll respond to that. I also want to use this opportunity to say that I'll be using this platform to encourage those who will be willing to engage in a grassroots campaign. So at least every week we'll come in here to review some of the videos. If you go for a grassroots campaign, you can video yourself and send a link to me, and then we can support you people, even if it means financial support. I can do that personally, just to encourage you to keep doing the good work you are doing. So all we want is a new Nigeria. So if you are out there and you are willing to be a part of this grassroots campaign, you can just send me a message. My email is always there on my channel. Send me a message and I'll always be willing to support you, because we want this election to decide the fate of Nigeria, to decide the future of Nigeria. And we can't afford to have Tinubu. We can't afford to have Tinubu become the president of Nigeria. Neither are we ready for Atiku. Atiku that just wants, you know, to go there to enrich himself and his friends. And you look at Tinubu, look at his health, look at his age. Those things are not what we want. You know, looking at their personalities, we don't want that at the moment. Nigeria needs, you know, a radical leader that can come and take over leadership. And then you see the effect of leadership. You see the effect of what they are doing. And I tell you, Mr. Peter Obi and Datti Ahmed, they are the perfect match for the moment. They are the two people that can set Nigeria free from the dungeon that this administration has landed Nigeria to. So guys, I don't know. I will be stopping here, and I don't know if you have any question. Let me still check if I have any new comments. Like I've always said, please drop your comments and I'm going to be responding. I'm not seeing any fresh comments. Just drop your comments, and yeah, I am not seeing any fresh comments. Nevertheless, we are hopeful that Peter Obi and Datti Ahmed are going to win this election. I want you to be 100% positive, because you have seen that across the nation, even in the northern part of Nigeria, Peter Obi is being welcomed. Peter Obi is being embraced. You know, people are not looking at his background, his religion, is he an Igbo man? People are not looking at all that. Everybody is tired of the APC-led administration. Everybody. Look at what is happening in Nigeria. There is failure of leadership. Nobody knows if Buhari is in the country or not. Things are happening. People are siphoning money. Nobody is being prosecuted. Look at the terrorists everywhere. People are missing in Nigeria every day. And nothing is being done. Honestly, we can't continue this way. We want a new Nigeria. So guys, that is where I'll be ending this live stream for today. And I hope you are going to join me any other time I'll be coming on live. And I hope we are going to get there. By God's grace, we are going to win this election. Just put in your own little effort in your own way. And I tell you, Mr. Peter Obi and Datti Ahmed, they are going to be our next leaders. Our president and vice president. Honestly, these two people, they are going to turn the table around for the people of Nigeria to enjoy. That is when you are going to be happy being a Nigerian. So guys, thank you so much for joining me in this live broadcast today. Thank you so much. I'm really so happy that you connected, and I can't wait to come on live again so that we can always have time to chat here.